Time now for news from the left. Lori Lightfoot will be out of a job a week from today. Another one bites the dust. Before the even more radical Brandon Johnson takes over as Chicago's mayor. So the news is good and terrible at the same time. On her way out, Lightfoot speaking with fellow race baiter Al Sharpton, explaining why she thinks she lost her job.
There's a reason why in 2020, part of Trump's national strategy was to go after cities and mayors like me by name. Those dog whistles that were blown in 2020 are still resonating today. And it was fed by the uncertainty and the anger, and then funded by right-wing forces that wanted to take down a big city mayor.
Can you imagine being this dense? So Trump is the reason that you lost your job, not because everybody in your city hates you and you've just created a bloodbath of crime and disorder. It's because of Trump. And how does she explain the fact that Donald Trump got her replaced by an even bigger left-wing sociopath? I would love to get the explanation of that. I doubt Al Sharpton asked her that question, though. Next up, actor Scott Baio saying goodbye to the crime and homeless-infested Democrat-run California, the state that made him a star. I'm sure it wasn't easy for him. Tweeting, after 45 years, finally making my way to finally exit stage right from California. The most recent survey conducted by the Los Angeles Homeless Services Authority found 69,000 people homeless in L.A. County and 41,000 in the city of 2020 in 2022. So, yeah, it's pretty obvious why a lot of people are getting out of there. The taxes are going up. The quality of life is going down. This is liberalism in its purest form. This is left wing. This is how it looks. Baio can add his name to the growing list of high-profile stars that have fled California: Joe Rogan, Mark Wahlberg. This is what happens when you run a state with incompetence. The funny thing is, most of the time in these situations, the really rich don't go anywhere because they're still fine. They've got enough money to secure themselves. It's the middle class that's really leaving California. And it'll look like so many other terrible places in the world where you have a few really wealthy people and a whole bunch of poor. And that's, again, that's what the left does. Up next, a homeless black man in Tulsa, Oklahoma, arrested for murdering two white strangers execution style, saying he did it because they were white, shot them in the back of the head. Oddly, such a terrible story got no interest from the mainstream media. Black man shoots two white people simply for being white. Nobody cares. Zero mentions on CNN, NBC, CBS, ABC, New York Times, Washington Post, AP, Reuters. Now take this same story with the same races and the same motive, flip them. Imagine the media coverage. Up next, amid Biden's horrific poll numbers and the dismantling of our country, old Joe still has one fan.
I mean, I don't think he gets the credit that he deserves from the press or, you know, maybe some large segments of the people. But literally, he got a lot done in 2 years in very difficult circumstances, including an insurrection at the Capitol to try to prevent him from being president.
I'd say Hillary has finally lost her marbles, not getting the credit he deserves. Hillary, what are those poll numbers, those approval numbers again? I don't know.